Welcome back to the IS&T Experience. In this episode, I'm joined by Josie Mortorff, one of our amazing undergraduate academic advisors here at the College of Information Science and Technology. Josie and the team of advisors here at the college play such an important role in helping our students find their path, stay on track, and make the most of every opportunity that there is here at the college. So Josie, thank you very much for joining us here today. And I guess the very first thing that I would like to ask you is, how would you describe is the role of an academic advisor here at IS&T?
Yeah, in describing like what advisors do, so we help students plan their classes. We help them navigate their time through the program here, through their bachelor's degree, or if they're graduate students, through their master's or doctorate degrees. But also, I would say advisors, they're like the first step, or like the first touch point a student has in connecting to campus. So if they need help navigating things and they don't know, should I talk to cashiering or financial aid, we can point them in the right direction. We can help them get connected to resources like counseling or student groups on campus. There's just a lot of directions we can help point students in.
That's wonderful. And do you happen to notice some habits or strategies that the students who really thrive tend to do?
That's a really good question. So students that I find are most successful, I think they're not afraid to be themselves. They like to build a sense of community here on campus. So whether that's just one or two friends, or whether it's getting involved in and leading student organizations themselves, I think a big part of it is they're not afraid to experiment and to explore. It's such an exciting time of life, especially when you're pursuing like your degree for your future career. It's important to explore because then you put yourself out there and you can really do more to achieve your dreams.
Yeah, and I feel that when you are at this stage in your life, you're still very young, you don't really know who you are, and
Yes.
being able to try new things or put yourself out there, experience a few things, are a way of learning, not about those other things, but even about yourself, right? Because you don't even know what you're gonna like or not like. So the more you're out there, I think the better.
Oh, exactly. Like especially as a student is brand new from high school, that's a big part of life. Like I have students that may have taken time off or attended other colleges first, and they've gotten to discover who they are. But if you're brand new from high school, it's so good and so important to put yourself out there in ways that are interesting to you, because then you can find out, oh, this is the right path, or maybe you'll pivot and find like the path next to it that's the better fit.
So let's just go and talk about the flip side. What are the common mistakes that the students do, and how do you think they can avoid them?
So when it comes to students and their success, and if they have hiccups or might make mistakes, right? I think there's two sides to that. I think sometimes it's when the student doesn't know themselves as well. They like the idea of something. So for example, a lot of students really love the idea of like working in tech, and they usually think the only way to get there is through computer science. And there's a lot of coding, a lot of math, but we have students who are very strong in areas like business or being innovative that would work very well in management information systems, or would work very well in our applied computing degrees that can also lead to the tech field. It's about finding the right fit for you. So I would say there's that. And also there's, I think, taking advantage of their resources on campus. Some students think with tutoring that it's just for people who are having a hard time, when really they should be taking advantage. Their student funds, their student tuition helps pay for tutors that are free for them. I want them to get every nickel that they spend out of their education to have the best experience possible and to come out the strongest candidate for their careers.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that if I were a student, I would be on every single show, every single career-related event that I could possibly get involved with. Yes,
absolutely.
Now, Josie, I know that you also are one of our instructors for our first year seminar, which is part of our larger Learn and Earn initiative. So what is it that you think this seminar helps our students?
Yeah, so I've actually had the opportunity to, so in teaching the first year seminar, and I've gotten to teach it in this department. This is my first year with our department, and then I've gotten to teach in other departments as well. First of all, it helps connect students to campus. It helps them know about their resources and get comfortable in reaching out to those resources and learning about themselves. But what I absolutely love, and I will always praise it, is the fact that in our college, we really focus on getting them connected to employers as soon as possible. That is so essential, and I love how I feel like this semester a lot of my students have been taking advantage of our technology treks that we have. We bring employers in, and students have opportunities to sign up for as many as they want. It's required to do 3, but they go to as many as they want, and it's their opportunity to connect with employers that are local here in Omaha, and we've gotten some other ones outside of Omaha as well, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I am so proud of that. I think that the best we can connect the students to those experiences, the better, because it begins to build their confidence and their professionalism in that type of now job place. So I think I couldn't agree with you more.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Josie. It's wonderful to hear how our advisors and faculty help our students succeed, and from the very first semester. So advising is really at the heart of what makes IS&T such a supportive and connected community. In our future episodes of the IS&T Experience, we will continue sharing stories from across our community, students, faculty, and alumni, all working together to shape the future of technology and make a difference through IS&T. Stay tuned, there's always more to explore at the IS&T Experience.